Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome to Go. And today I want to talk about something that broke a few weeks ago, and that was Audi buying McLaren. Now, I would have talked about this a long time ago, but I wanted to see how the story developed before making the video because I didn't want to have to make back to back videos about the same topic because nobody really wants to see that. So, here we are. And I first heard of this while watching Behind the Glass with Sam and Tony from Gravelwood, but you know, I really didn't know what the actual going ons was, and they kind of stated that Audi was interested in getting into Formula One, and the cost of getting into or starting a team was extremely expensive. It was cheaper to just buy in, and you know, it made sense to me. And then there's other factors such as, Audi wanting to get some of that McLaren technology. We're talking about the hybrid stuff, the chassis, um, the tub, all that other stuff, which makes sense to me. They're probably wanting to put some of that stuff inside Lamborghinis because, as you know, Lamborghini is kind of behind when it comes to the hybrid stuff and kind of behind when it comes to downsizing their engines. They're still putting big ass V12s inside their cars, and they really haven't had a new car, a Lamborghini, quote unquote, in a few years. Besides the Yaris, which is also at this point a few years old. And of course, Audi and McLaren have denied these stories. We don't know what's going on in the background. We don't know what type of deals they're trying to make. And announcing those deals this early would not be good on negotiations and all that other BS. Another rumor is Audi isn't looking to outright buy McLaren. They're just looking to do a partnership, something in the same vein that Volkswagen has going on with Rimac. And speaking of Rimac, this is probably one reason why they've Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi have let go of Bugatti and just handed it off to Rimac because they don't really make money on the Bugatti end, and McLaren doesn't really make money on the supercar end. And we always wondered why they were releasing so many special high dollar cars. Well, this is most likely because they're not making any money on the car end. They make most of their money on the technology end. And I don't know too much of the ins and out of that. I just know that's where they were making most of their money. And like a lot of manufacturers, not just in the automotive space, McLaren was hit hard by the pandemic. So I could see why they would want to sell off some of their technology to keep their business afloat. In the meantime, it probably wouldn't be a long-term deal, anything like that. And I was going to make a video about how it would be cool for McLaren and Mercedes to team up once again to make another supercar slash hypercar. But, with the news of Audi, who has a bunch of supercars and hypercars under their umbrella, we're talking Rimac, Bugatti, Porsche, Lamborghini. It's crazy over there. McLaren also possibly joining their stables would make it probably the greatest supercar, hypercar conglomerate on the planet Earth. Now, this also reminds me of a story that came out earlier this year where somebody was looking to buy Lamborghini. There might be some truth to that as well. Maybe Lamborghini will get sold off. They've done everything they could with that, and now they're looking to get into McLaren, which would be totally insane. I do mean totally for them to replace Lamborghini with McLaren, but knowing, you know, Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi, they probably can afford to have, you know, all the hypercars and supercar companies that they want. It's the sky's the limit really for them. They have that kind of revenue stream. With that said, I'd like to bring this video to a close. So tell me, what do you think of Audi buying McLaren? Do you think that Audi has too many supercars already? Do you think Volkswagen has a monopoly on the best hypercars and supercars on the earth? And a partnership would probably be best for this and not an outright sale of McLaren to Audi. Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. I got a lot in store for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. With that said, I'll catch you later.